Hello. It is Valentine's Day 2022. Um, I am continuing to document my recovery from tongue cancer surgery, squamous cell cancer in my tongue, blah, blah, blah. Watch my previous videos if you need some background. My tongue has a troubling white bubble almost, kind of area of raised skin, sort of puffed up and back. Much whiter than the rest of it, which seems to be sort of coming to a flesh-colored color. I don't really know what to make of that, uh, uh, but hopefully it's okay. There's not a whole lot else to report. My speech is continuing to improve, but very slowly. Uh, I still have an excessive drool. I still have difficulty swallowing, although I've figured out that the ideal breakfast is for me to have one egg, beans, guacamole, salsa, one piece of toast, and maybe some bacon or some breakfast meat. I seem to be able to get that down. That describes my breakfast this morning. I threw away a little bit of the toast, but I ate almost everything else, which I was very pleased with. Um, I also discovered that despite it being soft as hell, getting a raised crust glazed pizza with extra cheese is a bad idea. It just gumped up in my mouth and was very hard to chew. But the beans and guac and salsa and one egg, that has turned into my perfect meal. Um, so, yeah, there's that. Um, but the other, excuse me, the other bit of news is that everything else is scars are healing. My wrist. Oh, get ready. I'm going to show you my wrist again. Hang on. How do we get that sort of light on it? You see the scabbing has come off my wrist. So that's looking much, much better. Still a bit of a split around that tendon, but it seems like the skin is growing in to cover that up, much like it grew in to cover up my tracheostomy, which is still a little puckered down there. The skin around it is a bit tight still. My neck, this wrist is looking much better. Anyhow, the other development that I have not reported previously is that I've been getting very lightheaded sometimes, um, especially when standing up from being on the floor. Uh, excuse me. It doesn't always happen, but I'll be um, say I'm at a thrift store and I'm looking at the bottom shelf of the books and I'm down on one knee and I stand up, I get this massive head rush, which is far worse than the average head rush and lingers much longer, somewhat to my dismay. So I ended up having to grab the shelf. This actually happened in North Van. I ended up having to grab the shelf and stand absolutely still and hope no one disturbs me or jostles me because I have to concentrate so that I don't fall over. Now, that doesn't happen every time I stand up, but it has happened about a dozen times now since my surgery. Um, each time with more intensity and extremity and duration than a normal head rush would have pre-surgery. So I don't know if that's a sign of my having low blood pressure or what it's a sign of, but it's happened enough now that I've made an appointment to talk to my doctor about it. Besides the head rush, the other bit of, well, a related bit of news, I was fast asleep, I guess 3 nights ago now. I've had 2 sleep since, but 3 nights ago. So this is the 14th, so the night of the 11th. I was fast asleep. Erica was going to be waking up for work, I guess. That was Thursday night. I can't quite do that without looking at the calendar, but 3 nights ago, fast asleep, woke up needing to pee. I frequently am having a lot of sugary stuff in my daily diet, and so I woke up needing to pee and forgot my phone, which is my light source. Made my way, sort of doing baby steps across the bathroom, or the bedroom to the door, got out the door, got into the bathroom okay, and standing over the toilet peeing, I started to realize I was having a dizzy spell. I guess I got to the toilet fast enough, or I was focused enough on getting to the toilet that I did not notice. Now, this may have been a bit of the head rush thing. It may have been about waking up in the middle of the night. It was about 2 in the morning when this happened. And it may also have had something to do with a bit of the cannabis I had. I had a bit of THC in cannabis oil before going to bed. A little, maybe too late, too close to going to bed. Cannabis oils are useful for relaxing in the afternoon, but if you have them too late in the evening, you can wake up with intoxication. Sometimes they don't hit right away. So that might have actually worsened my sense of the spins and disorientation and discombobulation. Because when I came out of the bathroom, I realized the room was spinning. I'm standing in pitch blackness. My eyes haven't adjusted, and I'm quite nervous about getting from the bathroom door to the bedroom door, about 6 steps, and then into the bedroom and back to bed. And instead of standing there and quietly calming my mind and preparing and thinking it out, I kind of made a stumble-bum rush for the bedroom door, and my legs got tangled up, and maybe I bumped into something, because you have a couple extra kitty litter carrier or whatever his extra little toilet is in that area of the one we don't use. We store it just in front of the closet door. I might have kicked that, but whatever happened, I proceeded to fall over backwards and hit the back of my head, the back of my neck, landed with quite a bit of force, enough of a force that, like, there was a loud bang, it woke Erica, and I saw a white flash of light as she came out of the bedroom in panic, with me lying crumpled up on the floor. Now, I think I'm actually okay. She seemed to notice that my head was tilted forward at a greater angle than usual. The next day, the next 2 days, but, well, between medication and resting and whatnot, I seem to be alright. I will also talk to the doctor about that. I am a little worried. My spine, the back of my neck was a bit sore, but we've been using deep heating rubs, I've been taking painkillers. I think I dodged the bullet. It could have been much worse. Maybe the most lasting thing is that I have a new scar on my hand. And this does suck, having a scar here and a wound there. Like, thank you. Can we damage my hand more, please? No, No, that's not. I'm being sarcastic. Anyhow, such is my life these days. But I start seeing an SLP this Friday. Today's Monday. So we're just getting paperwork done, getting everything organized, and they're going to come to my home, and hopefully we can get everything sorted out about a plan for me to work towards. Anyhow, and then the other fun thing, I was at a thrift store in North Vancouver and found a book on dysphagia, not dysphagia, which is speech problems. This is on swallowing problems. So maybe something for me to consult. I mean, it's a textbook for SLPs and whatnot, but maybe it'll have some tips. And also, I got in the same hall, same thrift store, motor speech disorders. So, I don't know if either of these will have practical suggestions. I'm really not interested in an academic journey up the wazoo of the SLP trade. I don't need to learn how to label every part of my motor, of my mechanism. I don't need to have exhaustive descriptions of how things work. Might be helpful, but probably these books are going to go way into more detail about that and not have the sort of practical suggestions I'm looking for, but they might. I don't know. I haven't cracked them yet. I just picked them up this weekend, so hopefully I can spend the day studying at home, preparing for my encounter with my first visited SLP. Sadly, this is not the MSP covered SLP. This is just a private SLP technician or whatever practitioner who will come to my home and work with me for an hour and get $150 or something crazy like that. Which I don't know. Is it worth the money? I will be reimbursed by my extended medical, but I'm dubious. I don't know that there's anything they're going to recommend doing to help me with speaking and swallowing that cannot be better worked on by my speaking and swallowing. Are there practical exercises? I mean, maybe stick your tongue out. Now, that's as far as I can stick it out now. Maybe if I keep doing that, okay. Maybe if I touch it to the roof of my mouth. The tip of it doesn't really respond the way it should. Swirl it around in a circle. That's about all I can do. It's not exactly a dexterous chunk of muscle, but hopefully they can do things that will help me improve my dexterity. I got my tongue's flexibility or motion. Anyhow, I don't know. I shouldn't enter it thinking it's going to be a bunch of crap. It should be. I'm optimistic. So, yes, I'm excited. An SLP is coming Friday to work with me, and she's going to give me lots of great ideas, and it's going to improve my speech clarity, and it's going to help me eat anything I want to eat because I'll be able to swallow it without difficulty. Yay! Friday. The end of my troubles. Do you think? But whatever. Most people don't really know what they're doing. So. But maybe she will. Maybe she'll be great. I hope so. Anyhow, 15 minutes, that's enough of me. Good luck. Fell over. big news of the week. All right, bye.